Hello family, good afternoon and welcome back to our channel. Today is December 26, 2017. A little briefing on what we'll be covering on our channel come 2018. Alright, a lot of our family that comes to our channel and watch the videos are females. So we got some stuff for the females, we got some stuff for the fellas. Alright, me and my wife also is going to do something that we call story time. Story time is me and my wife discussing life-threatening or life-changing events, okay, in our lives. We're going to discuss the Kenneka Jenkins case. We're going to discuss the Latoria Magsby case, okay, and any and everything that comes with it, all right? And when I say any and everything, I will always be respectful to the cases, to the families. I'm never going to upload anything that I can't provide receipts unless it's like a theory or something like that. Alright. So, in this video, we're going to be discussing Lewis Chamberlain. Alright, he's in the hot seat right now on social media in Chicago. You know, he's in the hot seat everywhere. So this channel is here for discussion. It's here for awareness. I will always want my family to look at life with the cup halfway full versus halfway empty. I don't want my family naive to anything. I don't want my family to turn the other cheek to nothing, not a damn thing. Understand that we in 2018 and anything goes, alright? So, and understand that if you're getting your hands dirty in these streets, understand that if you're sitting posting stuff on social media, it could follow you in court. All right, so I'm saying that to say this. All right, there's allegations out here that Lewis Chamberlain is an FBI mole. Okay, and so a guy named Giovanni posted, "Heads up, eyes open with a clenched fist, a People's Public's announcement. Lewis Chamberlain, MIVL turned FBI, still in the streets. All policies, don't wear uniform and badges. Free them all." Alright? And to read some of these comments, somebody say, you know, this is my BFF. She's talking about the lady that went to jail behind this. Alright? He says, free them all. Great. Let her know we know that she doesn't deserve this shit. Alright? And people just tagging their family. Somebody say this nigga is the pigs. I told people that now he trying to be an activist, running with them other state niggas. Alright, so they calling the freedom fighters or other activist state niggas. Alright. Dude say who? Lewis, he told on his best friend and the sister up here. Up here meaning Chicago. I know that's what activist he was running with. He didn't just tell he is a FBI mole. He run with Jedediah and Lamont. He financed some money out the Kenneka situation. Alright, wow. And the guy posted a screenshot, alright? And then just to get into some other comments. Alright, Lewis Chamberlain is sad. Dude says a pig. Alright, and they posted a screenshot of him with 12. Alright, and the rest of the comments. Alright, so I just want to hop into this Chicago Tribune article. Okay, so the article is called "Suburban Chicago Woman Accused of Threatening FBI Mole in Stolen Rifle Case on Facebook." So the FBI mole is allegedly Lewis Chamberlain. Alright. So this article was posted October 10th, 2017 by Michael Tarm. Alright. Suburban Chicago mother of 7 is accused of urging Facebook followers to kill a gang member turned FBI mole for his role in a sting that put an associate of hers behind bars on charges he tried to sell semi-automatic rifles stolen from a freight train, court documents show. Steubenville, 38, faces federal cyber stalking charges for the threats as well as gun charge after she was arrested carrying a bag containing one of the brand new AR-15 type assault rifles stolen from the Chicago train that had stopped overnight at a Norfolk Southern yard on September 18, 2016, according to a federal complaint examined by the Associated Press this week. Alright, so she gets caught up in her possession allegedly was an AR-15. The reason why I say allegedly, I don't rock with the police. I don't believe nothing they say. They could have planted this gun on her. So allegedly she had an AR-15, which is one of the guns that was stolen when they hit the lick. Alright. So authorities have never publicly announced any arrests related to the theft of the 6 new Smith & Wesson-made MIP assault rifles and 27 pistols, despite Steubenville's indictment in May and the arrest in October 2016 of Brian Stanford, who allegedly told the informant he had the rifles just 2 days after the train theft. That 2016 theft angered residents near the Southside Rail Yard because it came a year after the theft of 104 Sturm, Ruger & Co. guns, which quickly fell into the hands of gangs. After 2015 heist, aldermen sought assurance from Norfolk Southern that such thefts wouldn't happen again. Alright? At a sentencing hearing last week in that 2015 case, Judge John Thurp said criminals prize new guns because they're hard to trace and that their theft contributed to an epidemic of violence in Chicago. A prosecutor told the court there's a little-known subculture of thieves who regularly rob trains in the nation's busiest rail hub. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to smoke this cigarette and read at the same time. My apologies. It was Stanford's arrest that led Steubenville just days later to start posting the Facebook threats that included the informant's name, court papers said. Alright, so I'm going to follow this up with the post if it's not erased yet. Alright, so she posted a picture of Lewis and some gun emojis and things like that. Alright, and that's what they use to prosecute her, alright, on these charges. Okay, so she wrote on that Facebook post, snitches get stitches and found in ditches. One posting allegedly said, followed by 11 handgun emojis. Agents say that was an invitation to kill the informant. So the prosecution feels like that was a threat to Lewis. Alright. Another emoji Latin message included the informant's photo and asked anyone ever sees him, then adds, if so, shoot his head. So the post said, you know what I'm saying, if you ever come across Lewis or whatever, take him out. Alright. The postings were fantasies, not serious threats, Steubenville said in July letter to a federal judge asking to be released from jail pending trial. So she basically saying, you know what I'm saying, in a letter to get out. It's just, you know, it's a bunch of BS, you know. People use Facebook, it's, you know, or social media, and it's not the real deal, you know what I mean? So she says, Facebook is a cyber fantasy community where you can live out any fantasy with no real means or intent of carrying anything out, she wrote. She conceded that she had a bad attitude, but wrote that she is less dangerous than it looks. The judge denied her request, deeming her potentially dangerous. Alright. Filings aren't clear about whether Stanford or Steubenville, both of whom have previous criminal records, played a direct role in the 2016 theft. The guns had been loaded in Atlantic City, New Jersey, 2 days before the train stopped in Chicago. Excuse me. The thieves also made off with several TVs. So this was like an all-out lick, you know, for guns, TVs, things of that sort. Alright. So the filings describe Steubenville and Stanford as associates, but don't offer details. Steubenville of Arar, Stanford from the Chicago suburb of Bellwood have both pleaded not guilty. Stanford faces gun charges. The informant working with the FBI agreed to pay Stanford $4,000 for the 3 rifles, court filing said. The informant wore audio and video devices during the exchange of the money and guns at Stanford's home on October 23rd last year. And Stafford was arrested later that day. In one call from jail cited by prosecutors, Stafford said he'd heard all the recordings that dude did. During his trial preparation, he added the informant's performance in the sting was worth an academic award. I apologize, you guys. I'm trying to sit here and smoke a cigarette and do all kind of stuff while reading this article. So basically, to sum this article down, old girl gets arrested, and when she was arrested, she allegedly had a gun in her possession that they got from this lick. They're saying that she didn't directly have her hands in this. They don't know if she did. But her charges are for threatening an FBI mole. The FBI mole is alleged to be Lewis Chamberlain. Alright, so just a heads up, you guys. Like I say, if you guys are moving funny in these streets, the streets will talk. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all moving funny and getting bad heat on social media, and if you guys think for a second that it's not going to follow you, when a prosecutor is trying to prosecute you in a case, it will, okay? So, again, it's just a heads up to the family, you know what I'm saying? But this guy is in a hot seat in Chicago on social media. A lot of people don't like him. Let's get into this group real quick. All right, they're talking about going to the IRS on him because he's collecting money, and he don't have no paperwork for collecting this money. All right, so as you can see, this guy is in a hot seat. They call him Banana Butt. All right, so as y'all can see in these posts, I ain't gonna read them, you know what I'm saying? We can just y'all can read them on your own, but this is crazy. So Nikia Testy is someone from the Suave group who's now in the troll group, and people think that Lewis sent her over, and she says she's over here because people posted her address on Facebook. Allegedly, she's behind a fake account. All right.